Okay, and we are back. So that was quick.
Oh, we're back. Hello. Are you still in the GoTV though?
I am still in the GoTV, yes.
Okay. All right, Clay. So we did the winners. Scoreline.
Scoreline. I did not want to do a scoreline.
I mean,
It's tough because I haven't seen
let me throw in
Ruination
this
play,
caveat.
but
Wait. Let me throw in this caveat. Let me see if I can't influence your final score here. Okay.
okay.
Perfection Vor, part of Ruination Venezuela, or the other way around, has played season. ESEA has gone through its season week recently. This will be the second time they visit season.
That is
This
good.
is the first time Afterlife visits season.
That is a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So they've played 2 matches in ESEA and then 1 match on CEVO so far. So they got 3 season matches under their belt, whereas Afterlife has none.
Now let me throw in another caveat to make it even tougher. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Ruination Venezuela is the home team, but they have not been allowed to play on their home server. This is Afterlife server. If you hit tab and check the pings, they'll be at a playing disadvantage. So does preparation give you the advantage, or does actual playing performance give you the advantage?
211 ping
Well,
is pretty
not
high.
environment. Does playing environment give you an advantage?
Well, when you're dealing in 100 plus ping on all your players, I think that does give you a slight a disadvantage there.
Let's ask the experts. Let's ask who's an expert. Michelle M. We should ask Dust.
We should ask Dust.
Dust, even though you are a denizen of ESEA and probably are not familiar with them. Or Spangler. Yeah, I mean...
I think I would still probably stick with him Afterlife here.
Afterlife?
Yeah, I'm going to be leaning on George's opping skills in mid.
I like it. It's tough because we haven't seen firsthand a sample size good enough to tell us if Ruination has strong op play. I have a feeling that they do because I've watched some limited demos just to familiarize myself with them, but I don't know from a track record. You know what we need to do is bring in more people, and in a second, Nerve, our community manager, will give you a link to help us bump this post on Reddit. We want more people. They need to see this match. He will give you this link. Actually, I will give you this link, and he just won't delete it.
Here are the pings, guys. As you can see, they're all above 100. We got actually Prask with 210. Youch.
Ouch. Venom, I believe, is their in-game strat caller, and if he is underperforming in terms of his playing environment, that could be disastrous.
Well, as you said before, that the strat callers generally don't play as well since they're busy calling strats.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, the strat caller is never known for top fragging, but there are the exceptions. What if he's one of them? No anti-cheat works. Why do you think ESEA has none banned since Jaguar was scapegoated? Well, EMP, you can only put so much thought into this, but Torbull has said that there is a ban wave coming. I don't know how much stock you put into him, because a little bit of Torbull's public image has been marred recently. But I have a little bit of faith that that's still intact. CEVO, however, has the Paladin anti-cheat, and that, however, has not been compromised. So yeah, that will be the governing anti-cheat for this match, and that ESEA anti-cheat will not really factor into this.
Waiting for one more from both teams here.
Clay,
Yes.
where do you play on this map?
I would assume I'd be playing mid,
All right.
since I'm our designated opper on the team.
How would you play mid?
How would I play mid?
That's right.
Move over there. Do a little first-person preview for you guys.
You stay in the doorway. For the most part, the opera who stays in the doorway is true for both sides. It's almost a mirror image on both sides, with more cover on the on the terrorist side, it's it's a sideways peak, a left banking sideways peak toward mid, and it's a diagonal peak that's
They actually
only
have
gonna,
5, by the way.
they're gonna have 5. They're
No,
gonna go
they're in the
live.
server.
All right,
Sorry to interrupt you.
not live. Both teams have just pretty much come to the decision that we have a match coming up. Both teams are playing doubleheaders, so we got to get this done right now. And I think that bodes well for us. That means that they're going to have to start very, very soon. You know what? We have some fun opportunities to bring up new topics for you guys. We're going to have a couple of new content segments, including a highlight segment, a couple of new predictions, a couple of new interviews. But on top of that, we have a partnership with the GoShow.tv to bring you guys some more in-depth learning and development content that we'll be incorporating into our cast. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We're going live. So, welcome everybody. This is the CEVO-Main top-seeded battle between Afterlife and Ruination Venezuela. 2 undefeated seeds, 7-0 and 6-0. It doesn't really get any better than this. They're going live, and I am Cotton. My partner is Klops. We're going to bring you the overhead map to give you the initial spread. It's a 1-2-2 look. Nope, just kidding. It's a 2-1-2 look. Immortal George is the one peeking out mid, just as we suspected. A 3-2 look toward B. They want to knock out that mid player and use the jail side to get in toward B. But Davester and Cutlass, remember, the encounter point for B is very far forward, considering that the T's can sprint and meet the CTs at about the B main entrance. So Cutlass pushed all the way out, trying to gather some information. Cutlass and Dartard both taking the risk, both hoping that they can jab out, not get killed, and transfer the information to their teammates so that they can rotate and move fast across the map. Remember, rotating on this map takes a long time. So on pistol round, especially when you get the 5-man Glock train on you, that's when you need to know. Cutlass has spotted all 5 players, and he's going to call everybody over. You can see Foster, Dartard, and Immortal George all on the sprint. Bomb site entered, 2 entry kills made. It's a 1-2 trade. 1 man at cage goes down. It's looking grim for Dartard and Foster. Foster drills 1, kits. Wow, Dartard is left with a P2000 clutch opportunity and pretty much is faced with a no-win scenario, considering everybody knows where he is. Save the pistol, question mark. He's going to come from the upper balcony, but I don't think he's going to be able to drill anybody with this nade. It detonates in there, doesn't do any damage, and he's still forced with the same situation he was before. He's just pretty much got to get this over with. That's the headshot that ends the round. 1-0 Ruination Venezuela.
And Venom with 200 ping doesn't seem to be stopping me at all, getting 3 nice entry kills there into the B site. Wow, that was a strong round for the terrorists here. As we move into the second round, and they're going to be on those SMGs, as we would expect. Looks, I thought Venom was going to be saving. Looks like Widow is actually only buying nades. Maybe he's going to be going for an early op, perhaps? We will see. As we see the standard 2-1-2 setup once again, and it's a 2-2-1 setup from the terrorists as well. But they dropped the bomb back in spawn, so they are most likely just going to be working picks here, and then probably rotating wherever they get the entry, a good entry.
It's a walk to B. I'm thinking they want to try to use the cage side again, but Rabbit gets an entry kill. They're going to turn it around probably after they get these 2 kills. Yep.
And they pick up 3 easy kills. They grab the bomb. Bomb is going to be heading through mid towards A, actually. They're going to get the bomb planted on A. And there's flank here from DDZA onto Cutlass. That's going to end the round. 2-0 here for Ruination Venezuela.
So, for a map that's spread out like this, I'm surprised that the CTs didn't try to engage from a further distance back. You can play CTJ and A upper and B upper and B main from a pretty good distance away and not engage Bisons at a distance where you're going to get sprayed down. But that mistake there, probably because of a little bit of unfamiliarity with the map, it's just a missed opportunity to get some kills there, and not a lot of cash lining Afterlife's pockets as Cutlass pushes the B main, unfortunately doing exactly what we just told him not to do. He gets sprayed down because of his aggression, and suddenly everybody's gone. Everybody got wiped out 3-0, but we're on the gun round, so this is the real test.
It is 3 quick rounds right there for Ruination, and let's see if George picks up the op. Yes, he does, and Venom, he gets his own op, and that is going to be interesting. 200 ping, opping versus someone with lower ping. That's going to be tough. Let's see how that pans out. I'm sure we will see an op battle going down here in mid, and yes, here we go. Oh, wow.
Op duel complete.
Venom Oh man, Venom getting the op shot onto George. Oh, but Cutlass picks up kill in the B site here, picking up 2 actually. And now he... Did they see those people
Can
at
we
A?
can we just say how hard it is to get a 200 ping op pick?
It's very hard, I think. It's extremely hard. I think it kind of actually... I don't know. I was going to say it may have actually helped him out there a little bit with the
I think
peak.
the bomb is waiting subway. Oh no, it's just waiting in that connector. He looked like he was on the other side of the wall.
Yep, and there's an exchange going down in A, and now they have the site. They're going to plant the bomb. Let's go to our clutch man Cutlass as he is rotating over from middle. Oh, he's actually going around towards the T side of the entrance.
I don't know if Cutlass knows, but if Prats was close enough to the wall, he could have already heard him. And no doubt now he's already heard him.
There we go, and that's the end of the gun round there. CTs are probably going to have to save here, and that will actually end up probably being another round for Ruination here.
Let's take a look at the cast situation here, because obviously a gun round just ended. The counter-terrorists, after this purchase, if they so choose, will be very poor. It looks like they're going to be a little bit conservative here, but 7-3, 5-4, 5-3, 8-3, 2-4 for the terrorists. It's the beginning of a good start. 8-0 for Prask Venom. Venom landing a great mid pick, as you might recall. He is not at all handicapped by his 200 ping. We have a mid push. Foster bringing down one. If they recover that gun and push into the T spawn, they were going to get the bomb planter. But of course, they are a little bit conservative there, making sure that they don't get outflanked, because 2 men have already entered into B, are sprinting through jail and cage to get to the mid area. Foster there to receive them. He needs to get a headshot here. Sabian's actually going to make sure that that doesn't happen. The last man alive is Cutlass. He has a gun. Do you save it? Do you go for the... You actually go for the clutch. Excuse me, I didn't realize. I thought there was a 1 health man, a 69 health man, a 15 health man, and they're both going to be... They're not even going to try to fake it toward A or delay. They still have time to do so, but they've just chosen not to. So Cutlass has the advantage here, purely because of a good guess at B, or probably good communication. He's going to enter from cage side. He needs to get an entry. He fires 1 shot, doesn't do any damage. There's no piercing ability from that wall. If he gets legged... Oh, what? Jim Carrey does a nice 2-spray, gets a headshot onto Cutlass. I thought for a second, if you could get a jump on the man moving in toward CT upper at B, it's just, that would have been nice, but
Yeah.
just a hair too late.
Yep, he almost had it, and it would have put him in good position if he did pick it up. And now we're back into a buy round. George, not enough money to pick up an op, so let's see how they counter this op in mid. Actually, it looks like Venezuela is going a full rush towards B.
Well, speed rush hasn't been tested yet, so let's see how Afterlife deals with it.
Here we go. We see Cutlass is pushing up here, and he takes 1 down. Davester goes down, and there goes Cutlass. They have this site. We're seeing the rotates happen, but as you know, these rotations take quite a while. There's Jim Carrey picking up Immortal George at the cage area, and he's moving around here back towards the area.
It almost seems as if the familiarity with the map has really flustered the team here, because a lot of the nades that you should throw to slow down speed rushes like this aren't being thrown. Cutlass didn't have one. He had a sort of a haphazard smoking out ahead of him. It doesn't really help. This retake is working. Widow's our clutch man. He's got 1 above him, 1 to his right from B main. They were both making noise. If Widow just gets a 1 tap on this and he removes... Oh, they're not even going to try. They have kits? They do have a kit, but probably it was just a smidgen too late.
Yeah, they were still going to be too late on that.
6-0 Ruination. You know, I was saying the encounter points, even if you're not familiar with the map, if you're just telling yourself to memorize, hey, every time I run here, where am I meeting the terrorists? Cutlass should have figured out by B outer. If I get to B outer, that's by the time I get to the end of the grass is about the time I'm going to start hearing or seeing terrorists. He needs to have a smoke prep so that the B connect and that B main entrance can be smoked off, so he can at least work with a little bit of aggression, because we know Cutlass is sort of the aggressive type. Foster gets a nice defensive entry. Foster gets a double, actually. The aggression at A stymied brutally. Widow, Rabbit, Jim Carrey spread all the way across the map. Nobody has the bomb. Probably for the best, because Jim Carrey's down to 4 health, and if he had been carrying it and got sprayed down, that would have been a rotate call for the CTs. Now let's see if they can regroup. Take a look at this overhead map here. All members spread out across the map. Widow waiting at Horseshoe, making a little bit of noise, probably hoping to get his teammates time and rotators toward his side as he does sort of a dummy attack as Rabbit and Jim Carrey move into B main. But Cutlass is holding on, and that's the man you want to be watching. Let's go directly to Cutlass. He has two coming. He is on ramp box, and no doubt he is suspicious, but there's no way he can know they've been walking. If Cutlass looks away now, he sprays down one. He's got none of the other ones there. He dinks him. Is down to 11 health. This bomb plant's going to get them cash. Davester now for the cleanup, and very quickly that round ends. They're on the board. That's what you need.
And they didn't get the bomb down, so they are missing out on that money. But they are still very wealthy from their previous 6-round streak. And yeah, that's exactly what Afterlife needed to get back in this game. And we see George picking up the op. No ops on the Venezuelan side. Let's see what they're going to do here. And it looks like heavy presence towards that B site with one in mid. Can George, George playing from the grass here. As we see a smoke go down for that cover, and flash is going out. And I would just want to comment, I really like that aggressive push from Foster on the last round, and he did it once again, and he came up with a kill. But the T's take control of B site. Oh wow, there's Cutlass, he picks up the bomb planter. And here comes Venom with an AK, getting George. It is now 2v2.
Bomb's out in the no man's land. They want to pick it up. Rabbit's going to get it. He's going to start the plant. Or no, he's not. But they're going to fake a full reverse. Here? Rabbit's going to stay. It looks like Venom wants to fake the reverse. They're both staying. I think they're just going to try to gun it out. They have a minute to work with here. You know what, to answer a couple questions, guys, the frames, it's not us. We know what our standard broadcasting frame rate is, and we know what's safe to broadcast at. It seems that Twitch is really hurting a lot of CSGO channels right now, and it seems to be a little bit out of our control. We're sorry about that. If there's anything that we can do, or if the audio starts chopping, that's no doubt us.
Yes, in fact, that is true. And they are not planning at that site. Wow, Venom moving over, picking up the kill on Foster, and are they going to plant the spawn now? Yes, they are. It is all up Dark Tard. Here we go. Trying to get one. He cannot convert it yet. He comes out, picks one headshot.
Come on, Clutch Man. There was a fake flash. Looks down. He's looking the wrong way.
There it is. And he gets the kill.
Wow, what a double. That last bullet, that was a 6 spray that went horribly wrong, but somehow he corrected it, brought the 6 bullet back onto target, back onto that top of the head, and he got rewarded for a pretty bad start to his spray, but a good flick by him. 6-2, Afterlife picks up 2. Is this the start of something? Is this the start of the momentum swing?
It could be. I mean, Ruination is still looking healthy here in terms of cash. Actually, if they lose this round, depending if they get that bomb down, they might be able to buy. But this is exactly the momentum swing that Afterlife needs right now.
We have an op out at mid, but we're not going to get any... oh, just kidding. Venom's decided to full-on cross mid with the smoke here. They're going to look for a cat and horseshoe approach here, but what was that? Why did Venom approach without his teammates at the horseshoe? They hadn't even exited yet. That was probably just a miscommunication there, because he tried to enter the site without any support. A 2-to-1 trade thus far. Actually, you know, making up for the mistakes, Ruination Venezuela gets a 2-2 trade, despite the fact that they entered very, very poorly. And, you know, they took a lot of damage for it, but with this gunplay that they have right now, they're doing a good job stopping the retake. But of course, if DDCA gets caught in the pit, he will get gunned down. Immortal landing an op shot. It's a 2-2 retake. They need to do this together. Cutlass coming up over the top. He's going to be a J behind Widow. And if he gets sprayed down, yeah, the good 4-tap by Widow. Double for the end. It's amazing that worked, considering how haphazard the entry was.
Yeah, Venom making a mistake there, but his team picked up the slack and got them into that site. And I think might be seeing a save here. No.
No, not yet, but let me point out one thing here, that Ruination made this one adjustment that is actually very smart. They played 2 at mid, letting one stay stationary, looking at the cat, making sure that Foster... wow! A jumping pick as Immortal tried to jump down in the grass and get an aggressive push out to the opposite side of the map. But yeah, they had one man looking at the cat, while one man ran across, preventing the push, having somebody stationary and ready to gun down Foster should he push. He wasn't there, but it was technically sound, and it would have saved his life had that happened. Rabbit gets one, he gets traded, 2-to-1 trade, and there's 2 counter-terrorists left, no doubt. B is going to be the bomb site of choice, unless Davester does something remarkable here. He's weak in the site, feels that someone is coming up behind him at the cage. Good intuition here, but that's not going to end well, because Widow was remain. He was just sitting there with an op. That was a brutal way to end, because Davester was on such a roll there. If Foster just looks to his right, or to his left now,
oh no.
One tap.
That's just bad luck timing for Foster. Alright, now... Huh?
Are you excited, Clay? I mean,
Very
it's
excited.
8-2, but it's like highly technical play here.
It is, and we are moving into the 11th round here. CTs are forced into a save, and I can only imagine that's going to be another round for Ruination. They are looking really good this match, Brandon.
They are. They seem to have the tricks down, and it's not overly complicated. It's just it's good placement, timing, and then finally just making the
Look
shots.
at this rush through mid. They must have known that the CTs are going to be buying here. I mean, they did know that everyone had FAMASes, so that's a smart play by them.
It is, but what a well-timed to to pull this out. It's just the one round that nobody was at mid. They just did a 5-man rush to mid. That was quite courageous. Well timed.
Yeah, and as we see the CTs there rotating back around here through connector, going trying to get to that upper B. Here we go, and they're going to meet up AKs, and they get taken down by Venom. That is now 9-2 for Ruination Venezuela.
Dartar taking the opportunity to shoot out some kneecaps on that round, hoping his P250 would climb. But of course, the P250 won't climb that high when you're that close. He just got a little bit flustered there. Let's take a look at our scoreboards here to give everybody a situation appraisal. Look at this: $0, $50, $750, and 0. That is poor. That is very poor, and this is a must-win round for the counter-terrorist. The mid-man, Immortal George, stuck with them forward. This is not the gun that he would prefer to have in mid. Let me tell you. 2-1-2 look for the terrorists. It looks like this entry kill will be the leveraging point. Foster making sure that that never happens. 2 men stuck in horseshoe, and if Foster has the presence of mind to think, oh, Widow gets an opping entry kill. But if you have the presence of mind to think about this, every time I've killed a man at cat, if Foster thinks this out, every time I've killed a man at cat, there's been 2 more at horseshoe. My teammate should know that. He should press up to the door, and I should press a flank to make sure that they're not comfortable. Davester holding the side. He's got a man at the double box, and they know where each other are, but they're not engaging. Cutlass at the back. He's going to try to get this one spray on this AK. He gets one. He thinks he knows where another is, and this man, Widow, has an op. He's going to op him in the back. There it is. That's the headshot op, and 2-2 is our remaining count. Counter-terrorist stuck in the J. Widow for the quick scope, he gets it. That's a triple on the round for him, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Very interesting. They dropped the bomb in their spawn and didn't even bother to try to plant. So, not sure what that's about. As we see, CTs are in another save round. It is 10-2 for Ruination Venezuela. And they just look to be so strong right now, Brandon. At this point, how do you stop this domination that we're seeing from Venezuela?
Well, it's the one thing that every team hates. Somebody who's good on the run with an op, right? Widow is literally just pacing everybody around as if he's carrying a shotgun and blowing everybody away. What you need to do to stop him is throw him out of his comfort zone. If you're there, Afterlife's doing a good job holding at unconventional angles, trying to get the 2-tap headshots with CT rifles, but Widow is beating them to the scope. So what you need to do is beat him before he ever arrives, and that means make him uncomfortable with smokes, flashes, and pressures from multiple angles. It's really hard to do. Like I made it sound much easier than it is, but here's another op delivered kill onto Cutlass, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. A mobile opper is any team's worst nightmare. Darktard, our clutch man, is going to face off with him right now. He's brought down Widow. He's got 3 more to go, but the bomb timer is too advanced now for him to really have a hope. He needs to pick up this op and back up, but he's going for kills now. And he doesn't get any. Venom cleans it up. It's 11-2. Ruination Venezuela looking like the real deal.
Yeah, and that was a quick rush there to the B site, and it worked out perfectly for him because Afterlife only had 1 man in the site there on that round. A little bit of unfortunate luck there for Afterlife. But here we go, moving into the 14th round. It is 11-2 for Ruination Venezuela, and I think we saw a buy here from Afterlife. Maybe one person had a FAMAS, I think.
Yeah, guys, we support both communities. The entire point here is that there's some good entries there, one-on-one trade, but we support the entire community of Counter-Strike, the entire North American scene. If that means CEVO and ESEA, it doesn't matter. We don't disparage on who chooses to play where. There are good players in both areas. It's really not necessary to go out of the way to remind people that one league has more success or one league has better players. It's just fun to watch, and if you're not paying attention, there's some good Counter-Strike being played right now.
Yeah. Which we just went over because you had to talk about the leaks here. And Davester gets flanked there. The bomb is down. Cutlass only has a mag 7. I can't imagine he's going to clutch with that, but let's go to him. And he looks to be just A little bit of messing around here.
Cutlass has really given up on this. I don't exactly know what he's thinking. Maybe if he tilts his head down, his head won't come up over the top of that barrel, but we know better than that. Long range mag 7. There it is.
Go get that off.
Go get that off, dude. What?
I guess he wants the AK instead.
12-2. Final round of the half. That means that if Afterlife doesn't pick this up, anybody who's played Counter-Strike ever knows that this is a momentous, really, really huge moment. And that means that in the next half, there's going to be a huge, uncomfortable hill to climb for them. So I would say that they need to get this. Immortal decides to scout. I'm not sure if that was his decision to buy the gun or was a mistake. It was actually his decision. He has $200 left. Foster gets a one-on-one trade. The entry into A is going to be a 4-man push all through Cat. They're all stuck in the doorway. Somebody just please throw a nade to finish this off so you can get the round. Doesn't matter. Cutlass gets one tap. 12-3, not good enough, but at least they got the last round.
Yeah, not good enough. Nice hold there by Darktard to help pick up that last round. And we are going to be moving into the second half here. Ruination Venezuela just looking so strong right now. I mean, aside from, starting off with winning the pistol round, I'm not sure what Afterlife can do here to pick up this win, Brandon.
Mount the greatest comeback ever?
I mean, pretty much.
They need to rely heavily on Cutlass and Foster. Of course, the entry kill men for Afterlife to really begin the rally here. I would lean on them. I would trust them to make the shots as they enter the bomb sites and really try to leverage their ability to land AK headshots.
And here we go. We got one kill. This is exactly what they need. They need to start getting in a sight, picking the kills, get the bomb planted for extra cash. And oh wow, Foster getting flanked there. He didn't see it coming. Gets picked up. Venom going down by Cutlass, and it is now 3 versus 3.
They're going to turn this all the way around. The CTs have over-rotated. Yeah. It's going to be a sprint to the other side of the map, and if Davester just works up a little bit of courage, oh, the Jim Carrey getting Afterlife's Immortal as he came across the mid into the no man's land. If Davester can just muster up the courage, if he could have, get in the site before everyone else got there, it might be a little bit too late. Rabbit's above him. Davester must know. He needs to look. He needs to look. Be paranoid, Davester. Look up. Oh no.
The Rabbit's gonna take him. Oh, wow.
He dodged a bullet there. He played a little bit of a Neo trick there. Davester gets 1. He has to dink down 2 with his Glock. He needs to land that shot. Oh no, this could be the slide of something ugly. 13-3, only 2 rounds remaining until the match point. Do you buy here? You say 1 round.
Have to. I think you have to. Well, they're going for the buy anyways, so.
Cutlass has decided that I'm going to try to surprise someone. He has bought a sawed-off, and Foster has a deagle. Immortal has a deagle. They're going for it.
Yeah, they're going for the 1 deags.
This is the all-in. These nades ruining everything. How?
Oh, we see the 1 deag from Foster right there. It's still 3 versus 4, and Davester's looking low on it. Oh, there's another one! Here comes Jim Carrey picking up another one, and that's going to end the round. 14-3 for Ruination Venezuela.
3 nades landing in the laps of the terrorists. 3.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's well, a 5-man rush across mid toward Cat is a little bit rare, but not so often that I would see 3 nades being thrown at mid. That's crazy good anticipation. Whoever the strat caller is for Ruination Venezuela has an amazing game sense to pull that off. Afterlife Immortal trying to get another scout kill across the map. Bombus sprays down. This is the first trade of the round, but every kill here is so crucial for Afterlife to stay in this. Remember, they're 1 point away. What did Widow just shoot at? He shot at a wall. Davester engaging the man behind Tribox, sprays him down, gets a piercing headshot. It's 2-4. And Davester spraying down the man who was trying to flank him. Rabbit's in the sight by himself. He's about to receive Davester. He's decided to turn his back, and he'll get sprayed down from behind. Davester got a triple on the round.
He doesn't know he's in there.
No, he doesn't. Oh,
yeah.
Widow.
There's the 1 tap.
Widow with his very, very elusive skills. Darktard alone has the bomb. Approaching through pit, going to plant by quad. I think everybody knows where he is, except they're just so far away. Darktard has the perfect opportunity to set up wherever he so chooses, and the server has been shut down. Are you kidding? CEVO Spangler.
What the hell happened?
Did the game end?
Did the game end? They shut the server down?
Did the game end and the server shut down? I am so mad. I
Wow.
mean, it was a blowout, but I really, really dislike when
Oh.
this happens. We have to brief our teams a little bit better in this league to understand that there's a captivated audience trying to figure out what's going on, and that can't happen.
It cannot happen. And no one's gonna be happy about that.
Alrighty, guys. You guys were watching Afterlife versus Venezuela. No doubt that they pulled off the victory here. Venezuela likely 16-3 or something like that. Right?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. 16-3.
Okay.
Tough loss for Afterlife right there. They were undefeated. Not anymore.
We have a couple announcements for our upcoming schedule of the week because our schedule is not yet up to date. If you guys have been watching us this entire time, thank you for joining us. We are very, very happy that you chose to sit with us today because we know you have a choice of where to watch Counter-Strike, and you've chosen to be with us. Upcoming tomorrow, we have another CEVO match of the week. That is two CEVO-Main teams going head-to-head to be announced. That is the 4-2, 5-2 match of the week. We have Lazahura playing against
Perfection Vor, the team we actually just saw.
Yes,
Well, partially.
Ruination Venezuela. So you'll be seeing them again, and then you'll be seeing Poplock and Glocket versus Hold My Purse. Yeah, the girls that we all like to hang out with, Moxie and Starry and company, will be playing, and we'll be casting them as well. That's on Wednesday. We have more programming coming up.
We will be drunk, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Wednesday is our drunk cast.
Yeah.
Which I think Spangler said he would join us on.
Yeah. I don't know where this unsolicited hate is. The point of this is to highlight the solidarity between the CS:GO community. And one of the most acidic things in our community right now are people that go out of their way to troll people who are putting out really, really hard worked effort to make the community better, like leagues, like people who are setting up new features. And I mean, like, that effort takes hours and hours and days, and you're really, really belittling them for no particular reason.
Yep. There's no reason we need to get together, guys. I mean, you shouldn't be saying, oh, ESEA is better than CEVO, all that crap. Just play CS. We got to grow the NA scene, guys.
Yes, catch us later. We'll be back in production for the NA Revival later this week. Well, not production, pre-production, so we'll be talking it over and delivering to you guys what you guys want to be seeing on the next show. And we'll be delivering for the first time on our show, the Go Show content. I'm a little bit excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be good stuff for the community, and it's going to be good for us as well.
Please stop being so exclusive. We're an inclusive community. Quake 3 is better than CS. Oh my god. Those of you who are regulars, we are so glad that you joined us. Those of you who are not regulars, we are so glad that you have joined us also. And we'd like you guys to support us. We'd like you guys to follow us. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, if you enjoyed the quality of our work, follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter. Clay's got more messaging for you.
Yeah, guys, as you can see on the schedule on the screen, it's going to be Lazura Gaming versus Perfection Vor, as we mentioned earlier, 10 p.m. Eastern, and Hold My Purse versus Poplock and Glocket at 11 p.m. Eastern, and I'm sure we will have more matches scheduled throughout the week. We pretty much cast almost every single day, so look forward to that. If you liked us, follow us on Twitch, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. Get announcements of when we go live. We put all our past casts on YouTube. And yeah, also, I forgot to note we will be drunk casting on Wednesday. So, I mean, if not, come watch Counter-Strike. Watch us make asses of ourselves.
Yes. Yeah, that should be hilarious. For those of you who want to cue us conversational topics while we're streaming on Wednesday, literally just come into chat and tell like literally give us a skit, because we'll be drunk and we'll talk about anything.
Yeah. It will be good.
Interview the Jim Carrey man. Unfortunately, well, do we have time? Oh no, we are bound by obligations. Tonight is a one-off, unfortunately. Typically we do double headers, sometimes we even do 3, but tonight, short programming. Those of you who are joining us just now, the rounds have already ended a bit prematurely. Venezuela,
Yep.
Ruination, 16 probably 16-3.
I believe 16-3. I mean, unfortunately, game ended quickly. Server got shut down. Nothing we could do about it, guys. But we apologize anyways. Cotton,
I
what's your
can't.
Skype? Cotton, you got a fan out there. It's gonna turn into the bodyguard over here
The bodyguard.
with the crazy fan stalking you.
Oh, well, we've had plenty of people reach out to us who have liked our videos, and we've met the community. You guys are the best. Seriously, some of our artwork comes from the community. Some of our best ideas for our segments come from the community. Literally, we have only participated in interactive settings. Remember, the NA Revival was incorporating the community. Everything we do involves our participants.
It does, and we thank you guys so much for watching.
What's your personal Twitter, Cotton? We only have a company Twitter, and
It's getting
maybe,
scary.
may- No, we're not scared of our viewers. Well,
No.
I'm a little scared of our viewers sometimes.
Definitely
Maybe one
not.
day. Maybe one day I'll make a Cotton specific fixation Twitter. Tomorrow, Nobutada, hello again.
Hey.
Tomorrow, more matches. Wednesday, more matches. Thursday, more matches. Friday, more matches. Saturday, day off. Sunday,
Day off
more
Saturday.
matches.
Sorry.
Guys, would you like to see some ESEA-Main get it casted? Maybe some team dynamic? Eh?
Oh yeah, I want to. Does everyone even know what happened? Does everyone know that K Sharp joined team?
I think
Dynamic?
most of the ESEA people know what happened.
Okay. Yeah, that is exciting.
That is so
Brandon
exciting.
messaged me at work today with just, oh my god, K Sharp joined Dynamic. Oh.
Yeah, it's been a while since we checked in on ESEA news, and I had to do a little bit of a roster update, and I was like, oh, this happened in April? Well, I had to put two and two together because I saw Curse and obviously nothing leave Dynamic, and that happened a while ago.
Yeah.
And obviously I was like, well, they're on Curse. They've been on Curse for a while. Who took their spot? So I went back to look at the news, and I was like, what? No freaking way.
Brandon's one of the biggest K Sharp fanboys ever.
Oh my god! I used to watch endless demos of K Sharp holding
Say my name before you answer. What is
the
this?
that rock alley, on Bombsite A in Fire, CPL Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, holy cow! Huge fanboy. Oh man,
Yeah.
who is your
Yeah.
favorite old school player? Crowd? Is it Fraud, Sunman, Mo, K Sharp, Jaguar? So many choices.
K Sharp is awesome.
K Sharp
I think
shuts
I like
down
that Shagwa.
Zid. Fraud is noob. Fraud. Remember that? Do you guys remember that Eolithic video? That legendary Eolithic montage video? Wow. That was fantastic. That was so much fun. Cotton, say my name quickly before you end the stream.
Is this
or
a guy or a girl? That's what I want to know.
I'm getting uncomfortable. Yes, and you even spelled it with the capitalized L. Oh, hey, let's not forget the entire complexity roster, right? That team was legendary. When they came in and literally kicked SK and 3D to the curb, my little heart shattered. I hated them. They were like the evil empire to me.
The evil empire.
Nothing like Are you guys fans of Cultivation?
Cultivation.
Yeah? I mean, Cultivation with Warden and Fraud and Storm, not the same without the Heaton, not the same without the Sunman, but that team was so much fun. Do I know if Clean and Classy's match will be streamed this week?
They
Clean
have not got in contact with us, as far as I know.
That's right. Nobody has booked us in terms of open this week, and I'm not sure that we have any remaining availability this week. It is our blessing and our unfortunate burden that we are always overbooked, and that's a sign that the community is doing well and there's a demand for our services. But God, I wish we could get to every game.
Yeah, it would be nice. But unfortunately, we just don't have the time. I wish we did.
All of our regular viewers, grab like a little flashcard. Come to the stream on Wednesday. What time's Moxie and Nubcake's game?
11 p.m. Eastern.
So 8.
Yes.
PST, 11 Eastern. Come with a little flashcard. Write down improv topics for us to talk about, and we're gonna run with it. And
Oh god.
Clay will be a raptor.
I will be a raptor.
This geeky guy gamer is the greatest of great trolls. Fiflaren greater than any other professional. I will say what Anders also says about Fiflaren is that he does so many things that nobody likes to do. Holding that spot in the bomb site that no one likes to do. Entryman Freiberg, Ninja Guy, get right.
That one's not a troll.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Fiflaren is awesome. Oh, well, just to emphasize what you were saying then, because, like I was saying, Freiberg entry, exist strat caller, Forest crazy, like, suicidal tactics, and Get Right Ninja. It's just, he has to cover it up, because if Forest and Get Right are just doing their suicidal ninja stuff, who's going to do the job of holding onto the empty bomb site? Who's going to do the job of holding onto the connector that no one's going to run through as long as they cover the front, right?
He's the behind-the-scenes all-star. Everyone sees Forrest and Get Right going nuts.
That's right.
No one sees Fiflaren doing the job no one wants to.
Forestialities. It's the first time I've heard that one. Yeah. Wait a second. The sun is shining outside Cotton's window. Where do I live? I live in sunny California.
Yes,
as did this guy.
We both live in California.
That's right. That's right. Your team, I know you all play for a Counter-Strike team. Your team needs a support guy, right? Our team has a support guy. I have a strat caller on the team, a support guy on the team, an entry fragger on the team, a dedicated op, and then sort of a utility support, just rifler guy.
Yep.
And it seems a little bit rigid that we have like 5 roles as if we're playing like League of Legends or something like that, but that high-end meta role-playing is pretty important, and that sort of information should be recorded somewhere. Maybe like an online database. Maybe like the Go Show.
Ooh, I see what you did there. I like it.
Did you see that plug that I just did?
I did.
Where's Jesse?
He's not here today. Yeah, that's surprising. I haven't seen Jesse or Solitude today.
Oh, I just did all that advertisement for them.
Somebody say Overdrive.
I think you just did.
Yeah, that was the point.
Nom Nom Tofu, the Go Show. Well, they might have just completely dedicated themselves to developing the content for you guys, which is a huge, huge thank you moment for them. By the way, they're doing great things. And they've also partnered with us. Their video content will come through Fixation TV. We will also be on their website, and we'll be able to deliver that stuff to you, teach you guys all about Counter-Strike, teach you guys all about the solid meta. And here is something cool. You, viewers, will be able to participate and contribute some of that content. Details still to be worked out, but I think that's how it's going to work, right, Clay?
Yeah, definitely. And that will be fun. Fun for everyone. That's what we want, right, guys?
We've reached the hour. Please look at my keychain. Also, follow us.
Time?
It's closing time, and I need to stop doing that. Please follow us, because your follows mean that we expand our services. Your follows also mean that we cover your team. When your big match comes up, when your match, let's say Hollow Clips has insulted the Geeky Guy Gamers team, and he's like, it's on, somebody needs to watch us shoot each other, and he's going to be like, who do I call? Cotton and Klops. You call them because they're going to cast your game, right? So we're not, yes, I'm not giving out my personal Skype information just now, but remember, we're here for you. We don't go out of our way to cast the pro teams. We're like the NCAA Division I football. We cast the up-and-coming teams, and that's you. How do you do that? You follow us, right, Clay? Let's get ready to say goodbye.
Yes. Follow us on all our social media and Twitch. And guys, I am Klops, and this guy down here is Brandon, or Cotton, as you guys know him. And we are from Team Fixation. You guys have been watching Fixation TV. Have a great night, everybody.
See you tomorrow.
Wednesday. For our drunk cast, we are going to be wasted, hopefully.
Well, tomorrow's Tuesday, but see you also Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday. All right, night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.